Deeper Than Dirt presents.
Thank you, Lord. I call it an elk hunting mecca.
Adrenaline runs pretty big when you're calling in an elk.
My thoughts when I spot the bull is just shoot, just shoot. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much.
I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me.
If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting. Hey, you wondering where in the world Colorado buck is? I'm back at home, right where it all started.
You see pictures in magazines of a barn with just monster elk lined up from a week's worth of hunting, and those places are out there. And I don't know where out there is, but I can tell you, in my experience, out there is at Rocky Top Outfitters in New Mexico.
This particular ranch, it's a very special ranch for many reasons. Its terrain, it's very hunter friendly. Its location in proximity to other private ranches and very limited access hunting areas. It's over 20,000 acres, and it borders 20,000 additional acres that James and I both hunt. And James Coppage is my partner.
And I've been here for about 20 years, hunting and guiding, and
I think these bulls are high enough on this little bench.
Just good old-fashioned elk hunting. And he was able to obtain this piece of ground.
And if you think about what you would think an elk hunt's supposed to look like, this is picture perfect.
The quality and the number of good quality bulls is really astounding.
He's not your dream bull, obviously.
Right, but
Because if we're not going to think, if we know we don't want to shoot him, we should probably just
let him go.
Let him go. Because we want to be able to walk after the one we want. You know, we don't want to wear ourselves out, and we don't want to spook him out of here. I think let's
Keep
wait
going
and see what we can see.
I agree. It makes you hesitate on whether you want to shoot, because there might be a bigger one right around the corner. Just monster elk lined up from a week's worth of hunting, and those places are out there.
Yeah, when you're standing out on the ridge glassing, and then when you hear that deep bugle, it just gives you chills.
And that was just pretty awesome to hear, that they would answer back, and they do cow calls, and the bulls would call back.
I never have experienced that in my life, and especially never an experience with the quality that's out there screaming at you. So it's just a great place.
We met Colorado at the base of the mountain, and when they say where in the world is Colorado buck, I see why, because it was about a 2-hour drive back up in here.
Didn't realize we had to drive 11 miles down a kind of a dirt path to get through a ranch to get to the ranch that we're on.
When we got here, of course, the staff was there to meet us at our trucks, friendly as could be, and as much as we've walked, I would thought that we would lose weight up here, but as good as the food is, that is, I'm afraid, not going to be the case.
Just being here and the accommodations, the guiding, the calling, the responding, it's all just wonderful. And obviously, it's not all about the shooting, so but I'm going to shoot one tonight.
Yeah, when you're standing out on the ridge glassing and then when you hear that.
Get your shot on him. Don't waste no time.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company.
Where in the world's Colorado Buck? Well, this week he's in New Mexico.
This is me, right here.
The first thing you think about when you're elk hunting is that I'm gonna have to be in incredibly good shape.
This mountain right here, it's about 3 out of breaths. Colorado mountains are about 20. 2 out of breaths, we're going for 3.
We make long hikes, check bowls, check canyons, and just glass. This valley goes forever down through here. It's a long way, but there's a bunch of little tributaries. Most of them drive to still some water pockets. We're gonna hunt the water just like we talked about and glass some of these dark hillsides. That's what you want to try to do. You want to look in there and see if you can't find something. Maybe there's a bull that'll turn his head. You'll see an antler, a flash, anything. But you got to be out there.
Been scouting up through here, and the road comes up this ridge and down this bottom, and these elk have been all along these wrinkles up through here on both sides. So hopefully we'll get up here, we'll hear them bugling, and then be able to get a spot on them and see where we got to get a shot. So
one of my favorite things about hunting elk that makes it different from hunting other species is that you can be so interactive with them, with the bugling. You can become a member of the herd.
We had an opportunity to have Jake as our guide for the week, and just an exceptional personality in himself, and very entertaining.
We ain't got room here. I'd show you my moonwalk thing.
That's what I'm saying, but extremely and knowledgeable. First day, went out to spot and stalk some elk, and stopped and called a few times.
Went to the spot where I've been scouting, and I got up there and we never heard a peep. We didn't see nothing. We did pretty much my whole plan and didn't see or hear nothing, and I was thinking inside.
We were hunting in the first part of October, which is probably towards the tail end of the rut.
We turned around, we just had some patience, we looked around, and we spotted a little herd of elk moving down the hill.
And that's when the bull bugled.
We saw some elk moving down the side of the mountain. It was a couple of cows, and then stopped and spotted the bull behind him. Glassed him for just a brief moment as he was traveling between the brush.
We spotted the elk, but they were in a position where they were moving fast.
We should zip up in case he broke off before they...
Told him that if we wanted to have a chance to kill him, we needed to make a move right then.
That bull was there within literally seconds.
Things happened pretty fast. I didn't have a lot of time to react. And
Dale jumps out, and
we had one opening. The bull stepped out in it. I hit the cow call and stopped him. And
had 160 yards, so the cameraman, needless to say, didn't have time to set up either. So
Dead-Eye Dale lowered the boom on him, and that was all there was.
I do have a first bull on the ground, so.
First bull ever?
Very first.
Way to go, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice shot.
This is my first bull.
the opportunities aren't every day, and they're certainly not even every trip.
Take it from me, who's been on a lot more elk hunts, that sometimes that bull you see in the first hour is the only or best bull you see the whole trip.
So it's kind of exciting and to get up to him and finally realize that it had actually taken place. So
this is our first day to hunt in New Mexico, October 2nd. Yeah, we're so excited to be here, and we're having a great time. Yeah. Thanks, Colorado Buck.
Yes, thanks, Colorado Buck, and thanks, Jake, for putting on a good.
No problem, buddy. My pleasure. My pleasure.
We didn't get a lot of hunting time in, but it was quality.
You think about New Mexico and you think dry, and you think sunny and warm, but we are in the mountains.
On the morning of Matt's hunt, when we went out, we've been dealing with some fog issues.
And then the afternoon it cleared off a bit, and we were able to do some glassing, and we glassed an elk from 3/4 mile away across the valley. We could see the thunderclouds rolling in. We knew rain was coming, and
it was making me nervous. Got to the point where I thought we weren't going to have a chance at him.
Next thing you know, Jake says, "There's the bull. He's right down there."
Follow all the action on Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck. This segment is brought to you by the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle from Montana Rifle Company.
Kiss an angel good morning. Yeah, we like to pick and grin around here a little bit. It's brought down, Lord, heavy on my weary brow. In my experience of guiding elk hunters, I've got to meet a lot of people over the years, and that's truly the value of these hunts. It was nice this time to be able to hang out with the hunters, get some fellowship with them, have a chance to talk about who they are and what their lives are like. And
this ain't dress rehearsal, it is the real thing.
Really, a real special time here has been, the little time we've had in the evening as we gather after meals to spend some time and hear the stories from Colorado Buck and, and the rest of the guides. And, one night we even had a little jam session with the guitars.
Never count the cost, but I'll meet you where the roads all cross. There's a lot to this. It's more than just a vacation, it's an experience in life. I'm not drowning now. On the morning of Matt's hunt, we've been dealing with some fog issues. We tried to get up on the side of the ridge there where we could see. We were able to spot his bull at about a mile away.
You got big thirds, good backs. Take a look.
We could see the thunderclouds rolling in. We knew rain was coming. In fact, we had to make a decision pretty quick. Are we going to go after this bull or not? So we made a decision to go after the bull.
Decided it was one he was interested in shooting, so we went around and got in position and hiked.
And if he's in that bowl there, we might have a chance to spot him. So he's not like in the perfect we got him spot.
Yeah.
But he's in the spot where I think if we went around up on top and he's down that ridge and get a feel for what we're walking into, the wind's blowing this way, I don't know where he's gonna go. Maybe he'll come across there, maybe there's other ones in there, I don't know. It's kind of one of those deals where we just gotta roll the dice.
Okay.
And when we got to the spot where we could see the area, there was one ridge between us. We sat on the first ridge for a while, trying to get a location on the bull, bedded down, hopefully. It started getting late, so we decided that if we was gonna have a chance to kill him, we needed to move to the next ridge.
Sat there in our last place where we really thought this bull was.
We waited. I got to the point where I thought we weren't gonna have a chance at him because I didn't see him moving. We had a couple times where the fog rolled in on us. Didn't quite shut us out, but it was making me nervous.
And when the fog rolled in, then I thought that was kind of the nail in the coffin. I couldn't see more than about 50 yards. Next thing you know, the fog kind of went away a little bit.
Apparently the bull had moved during the time we seen him bed down to this time now. And
Jake says, "There's the bull, he's right down there." It was kind of a crazy deal. I had to move, I got to get to the other side of him. Next thing you know, the cameraman has to move as well. I think I had a rangefinder that was all tied up and hung up in something. And sometimes you think that, especially if you watch hunting shows, and it makes it look like everything is so fluid. And yet the reality of it is it's hunting and it happens real time. And but with any animal that you're hunting, you usually don't have a whole lot of time. I mean, once you see him, you better move quick, and sure enough, the animal is in a different place. So I get on the bull, I see him, he's probably a couple 100 yards away.
You see 450? Yeah. Right there. He's dropping his ass. You folded him.
We were actually able to make it work, and he was a little bit farther away when I shot, about 400 yards, but ended up working out.
He's a nice one, Mitzi.
Big bull down.
A long ways away from your road.
Way a long ways from the road. That was not a part of the plan.
Not bad, huh?
Well, Jake, we found him.
You bet.
Not in the best spot to try and get him out, and as you can see, it's dark, so we're going to try and get to work here. But Jake, I just want to say thanks. I mean, that was an incredible hunt, and you know, I remembered a story you told me earlier this week about don't ever give up, because you know that hunt in Alaska where you guys scored at the very last minute. And actually, I was sitting there thinking about that right before you said, "Hey, there's the bull." So anyway, it was a fantastic hunt, fantastic place. Appreciate it very much.
Nice shooting, buddy.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment is brought to you by the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle from Montana Rifle Company.
Well, when Colorado did his little selection, I got hooked up with Steve and Pat, another hunter.
I've been in the guiding outfitting business on and off for the last, I guess, about 35, 40 years.
Steve, he mentioned to us that he was a little older and not going to maybe do as much walking. Well, he did not tell the truth. We covered a lot of miles.
Yeah, several of them up there. That's a good bull. Let's just watch them and see what they do.
We seen some bulls a long ways away on another ridge, so we perched out on a big old flat rock. And
when we get over there, then maybe we can see back up in there too, because there's got to be some of those elk that we were on yesterday back up in here.
Maybe see them coming back down, or maybe hear another bull in another canyon. And as we're slowly working to the top, Steve hit us in a hurry and said, "Hey, get the sticks ready." And there was a bull up there on the very top of the ridge laying.
Get your shot on him. Don't waste no time.
Well, Steve, it was a fun hunt. We seen some bulls across the canyon, and glad you had that idea of getting up higher and take a look at him. We seen this one bedded down, set up on him, and waited, and he finally stood up, and we got the shot. Didn't have to track him too far, and at least he came towards the truck.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
First elk.
I'll tell you one thing, that getting to meet Colorado Buck has been quite an experience. He's just everything you imagined. He's personable. He wants to take care of the customer, and great storyteller.
Yeah, just the stories that Colorado Buck has about his hunting adventures is just a tremendous opportunity to be able to sit around and listen to him.
When I first met Colorado Buck, I think within the first 30 seconds, I realized that certainly I'm not going to have to worry about ego, and yes, he's going to be a good time because he's just a pleasure to hang around.
Hey, that's a wrap for this week. I do hope you enjoyed the show. One of the things that I want to share with every one of you is it's not always the size of the trophy, and it's not that you're successful in getting an animal. It's what you walk away with here from. It's the friends, the new friends that you make, the memories that you make that they take home with them and that I get to keep. And I hope that any of you that's watching, if you're interested, you want to partake in this, give me a call. Until next week, thanks for watching, and God bless every one of you.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
I wonder if there's anything to hunt up there.
No.
I know lots of people in Florida. They'll probably get us a ride up there just like that.
We need to get home.